following video contains content captured from NCAA Football 14. The rosters, standings, and stats may not be accurate to the present day. All trademarks belong to their respective parties.
Good evening and welcome to Commonwealth Stadium here in Lexington, Kentucky for another SEC East matchup, this time between the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Kentucky Wildcats, the surprising Kentucky Wildcats. They haven't played very well in the SEC in previous years, but this year they have played extremely well. South Carolina will kick the ball off to the Wildcats, and we are underway here at Commonwealth Stadium. This one's booted into the end zone for a touchback. And right off the bat, Stan, as always, we have a touchback. What else is new?
These Wildcats have very impressive sideburns. I wonder if they go to like a special hairstylist.
They got a great clips.
I thought you hated great clips.
I do hate great clips, but
Okay.
they have very good haircuts. As Kentucky comes out of here, spread offense, he's going to throw, and it's nearly picked. Chris Moody with the deflection. Stan got a little excited there, but no pick there for South Carolina as Patrick, I think his name is Towles. Patrick Towles. His first pass is incomplete. South Carolina not ranked anymore, so that number 9 is not valid. And herd is an interesting word for a bunch of Wildcats.
Are you implying that they can't hear, Brian?
No, I would consider Wildcats a pack, not a herd.
Maybe a flock.
Flock of geese. But that's a run up the middle for a first down, and a whole lot more there for a Braylon Hurd 10-yard carry. And just like that, the Wildcats are at midfield, Nick.
Yeah, I think, Brian, the pack would be like NC State, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, they are the Wolf Pack.
Maybe Pride, because they're like cats. And
No, but lions are pride. Cats are not.
But so are sorority girls on bid day. We called them prides too.
Do we?
I think we did.
Now, Stan, I have to say here, the Wildcats, they got some crazy looking eyes. You see those eyes? They're
like snake eyes, like they're like really skinny, but that's like when like a cat's like mad at you.
Like,
it's like about to scratch you.
Reminds me of my friend who had a cat across the street from my house when I was little. Cat was mean.
Cats are the meanest animals ever. I hate them.
I
hate cats.
I like dogs better.
Cats are
That's a pass. That's going to be a short. Rory Anderson, he was pushed back. Forward progress did not allow him to get to the first down marker, so South Carolina will have to punt and should give Kentucky pretty good field position here as Carolina will punt from their own 20-yard line.
Now, Brian, do you think we'll see 19 punts in this game like we did in the Missouri game?
I hope not. I might just leave the broadcast booth at that point. I might just get out of here. I'd much rather be at the Kentucky Derby, I might say, than this game.
It's like an hour and a half away from Lexington. I'm very fond of the Kentucky region.
Are you really?
I am.
What's your favorite part of Kentucky?
Louisville. Home of the KFC Yum Center.
Hey, Stan, how do you pronounce the capital of Kentucky, Lawville or Louisville?
That's not the capital of Kentucky. It's Frankfort.
Very good. You picked up on my joke.
Mobile. As we get going with our state capitals here, we might as well keep going. What's the capital of Wisconsin?
Madison.
There you go. We're 2 for 2 here tonight here on the broadcast. Throw left-hand side. That one is caught. What a play there by Javis Blue. 19-yard reception. And a big third down picked up there by Towles.
He's showing his hops. He's probably wanting to try out for the basketball team, a winning program here at Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, except when they play South Carolina.
Whoa.
Oh, hey-oh. JoJo Kemp, ladies and gentlemen, with a nice reception there. I like JoJo, like Mojo Jojo from what's that show, the Powderpuff Girls. And
I never watched that show. You'd have to fill me in on that.
I've never watched it either. I mean, I haven't.
Okay.
Let's just stop talking about the Mojo Jojo and the Powderpuff Girls. And after this play, I have a question for you, Stan. I'm really bothered by this. That's another sack, big play there. Another 7-yard loss for South Carolina. Darius English in there on the sack, his second tackle of the game. Now, Stan, many cats in this world.
Right.
Many types of cats.
Right.
What classifies as a wild cat?
I'd say it's a stray cat that was... It was probably owned by a crazy cat lady, and it ran off into the woods because
wild.
He knew it was crazy.
Right.
She was crazy, so short gain there.
Yeah, DeMarco Robinson, 7-yard gain.
But it's a cat that wanted to run away from home because they had a crazy cat lady owner, and...
If you had to pick one person from Capital City Sports to be a crazy cat lady, who would you pick?
Katie Davis.
I'd pick Katie Davis as well. So Katie Davis is the crazy cat lady of Capital City Sports.
Brian, how do you feel about Kentucky's footwear? It doesn't look like they're wearing any shoes.
Well, we like to talk about this on every show, and yeah, I'm not really feeling the no shoes aspect here. There's definitely this situation here for fungus to spread. That's not a good idea in this game. That's going to be potentially an issue. It might be. I think that Kentucky might be going for chemical warfare in this game here, folks. I mean, it's very unsanitary.
Something else about their uniforms. They're wearing breakaway pants. That's what they wear for basketball.
Well, they are a basketball
They're
school.
a basketball school, but don't you think they should be wearing?
And they're wearing a football jersey.
Right, they're not coordinated at all. They need
I think they think they're playing a basketball game.
Right,
ladies
and then they got the white home jerseys. You wear white at home for basketball.
Right. Nick Jones, once again, he's been the man for the last couple games here. Third reception, 24 yards for the receiver.
Now, Brian, you see how he was taunting the fans like he can't hear them?
Yes.
Our players don't seem to have ears.
Yeah, I don't know if he can hear in general. He might be deaf, actually. Nick, can you actually give us some in-depth analysis here? Can you actually hear?
Can I actually? I mean,
considering you just answered my question, I think I answered it for itself.
Yeah.
You know, my uncle had been to a Kentucky football game before, and every time they score a touchdown, there's a guy that gets over the PA that says, "Touchdown, Kentucky, and we like it that way." And I am not kidding. That's what they do, and I believe he's just a fat guy that's sitting in the upper deck. They just give him the microphone.
Very interesting. Good analysis. I mean, you are well versed in your Kentucky isms. What I wanted to ask you, Stan, before the interception that rudely interrupted us, but when we get back to seeing the Gamecocks, and I know they wear them every time, but are they channeling their inner Michael Jackson with those white gloves on?
Oh man, they can only wish to be Michael Jackson. They gotta just
Start with the man in the mirror.
they got that was pretty good. They gotta start with the man in the mirror. You're right. They want to look in the mirror and say, you know what? How about we win this game?
Beat it.
Just beat it. Just
beat 'em.
Just beat
easy as
Kentucky.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. It should be, right? It's against
I'm
Kentucky.
just being bamboozled by all these Michael Jackson references. I'm not prepared for any of them. Those were all really good.
Mike Davis, 4 yards. 3rd and 5 for South Carolina here. Now, that Wildcat looked to be a little drunk on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe win the 5 points.
Maybe he did. Josh Forsett with the
I think it
tackle.
says Forrest.
Thompson over the middle. Touchdown! Barrow Cooper tightropes the back end of the end zone, and South Carolina, with 43 seconds left in the first half, has cut the Kentucky lead to 1 score. Now it is Kentucky 10, South Carolina 6. I think he was actually out of bounds. I mean, that was blatantly out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. That was not a touchdown. Kentucky will go into the halftime locker room up 10-7 over the South Carolina Gamecocks here from Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky. Actually, they're going to run one last play here. Let's see if he's one downfield that's actually going to be picked, and he's going to go back for a pick six. Unbelievable! South Carolina picks him off with 2 seconds left. Patrick Towles, what is he doing? Oh my goodness, he has been hung out to dry, ladies and gentlemen. That towel has, oh my gosh, that was almost blocked. A lot has just happened in the last 10 seconds.
I think you just took Elliott Fry out,
That
Brian.
is why Kentucky is a basketball school. They do not know how to manage clock. That was horrible.
Now, John, Nick, Stan, why don't we all chime in on this one? What do you think has to be done here for South Carolina as the Nissan halftime report is about over, and we'll get ready for kickoff, John?
Let's see a kickoff return first, Brian.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I'm willing to bet my left arm. Yeah.
So does that mean I owe you a left arm?
No, you didn't bet me.
Okay, good.
I mean, if you did, I would have gotten the hacksaw out.
I
But
think what they need to do is they need to execute the play action pass, hit the Tampa 2 right over the middle with the post heading right across the middle, and it will be wide open for the score.
really,
That's probably the
Spurrier and Booth
most in-depth analysis I've had so far this season on this show.
in a hot minute.
In a hot minute. This would be an ill-advised time to sing a song, but you're beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't break me.
Oh,
Sorry.
that
I
was
gotta
rough.
drink some water.
That was rough. But
I haven't
South,
been on American Idol in a while.
in a hot minute. Here comes the run back for Kentucky. He's got a seam, but he's dropped.
And in a while, I mean, never.
Never. Yeah, you've been on the Voice though. I think, right? You made your appearance on that.
Right. Adam Levine liked my stuff, but I didn't really like him.
Yeah, I agree.
Has there ever been a penalty in any of these games that we've called?
No.
That's incredible.
It's just.
Stan,
I just not noticed that.
we saw one delay of game last week.
Hey,
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
that's
we
right.
did.
That
Yeah,
was the weirdest penalty ever. That didn't count though. Then we saw Andrew Baggett's face. But third.
I mean, Elliot Fry got blasted. So, and they didn't call that. There's your boy Josh Forrest.
They're gonna kick a long field goal, Nick. This is incredible. This one's gonna be
A 57.
57-yarder. This one's gonna be up, and it is long enough. It's
made it
good.
from the
Oh
parking
my
lot.
goodness, that would have been good from 85. And South Carolina has extended the lead to a touchdown. The big kick there from Elliot Fry, and
Breaking out the basketball terms, he made it from the parking lot.
he
Ooh,
just
made
squeaked it in there. I would love to see a buzzer beater in this one. Then the basketball jokes would be off the wall.
And I'll tell you what, going back to the Michael Jackson references, this game is a thriller, and I can't wait to see how this game ends. I've been waiting to say
you
that.
peppered that one in the perfect time, and just like that, we're just waiting for this fourth quarter to get going.
Oh, yeah, I figured. I mean, all four of us now have a Michael Jackson.
There you go. We're
reference,
good to
so.
go. We're good to go now.
Yeah, back to the Michael Jackson reference. If Kentucky beats Carolina, I think they're going to tell the Gamecocks to go beat it.
We
said
just beat
that.
it, but good try. They probably, you know what? I think if they tie this game, big sack there, and absolutely terrible protection. But if they tie this game, if this game somehow ends in a tie, which I doubt it, I think that the perfect song, Michael Jackson song, that these two teams could link arms together and put their arms around each other and sing is "We Are the World." I mean, that's a great song. Not necessarily just a Michael Jackson song, but it really brings them together.
But more importantly, the Michael Jackson version, not the version that has like Justin Bieber and all that, because
No.
they ruined the song. I
Ruined
hate
it.
them for it.
As they fake the run pass now right, and it's picked off by Kentucky. He's got blockers out. He goes to the 40-yard line. He's gone. Touchdown Wildcats. Unbelievable play there from Kentucky as they take the lead now on South Carolina. Their second pick six of the game there. Alvin Dupree, the outside linebacker, with the pick six.
That was great coverage and a great pick, acting like a smooth criminal, Brian.
Ooh, good one there. He is a smooth criminal. And South Carolina has really dropped the ball on this one here as we see the smooth criminal there. And, that was quite a reference. I don't know how to top that one. But here comes the Kentucky extra
Because
point.
Nick used Google.
Oh, boo!
Song names.
Oh.
Look up song names.
I'm embarrassed.
Nick is saying throw it to him because he's the best receiver in college football. I don't
Right.
buy that.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty mediocre. I mean, I've heard that the Kentucky Wildcats have called him mediocre, and that they shouldn't put a star receiver like Jones on them. But we'll see how that plays out. He's been kept in check in this one.
I just noticed the eyes. They are terrifying.
They are extremely terrifying. And let's see what Kentucky comes with here. It's a quick pass. It's picked off. There he goes down the sidelines. He's going to go 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! South Carolina. The fourth pick six of the game, second for both quarterbacks Thompson and Towels. And just like that, we have a tie ball game with under 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Big play there from South Carolina as we're watching whoever made that pick six jog off, and they're giving him the cold shoulder here. It looks like he made a huge play, and they're not even acknowledging him. He actually looks pretty sad. I think he's actually crying on the sidelines. As now they finally do congratulate him. He looks a little happier now.
Now, Brian, what do you think about how far the Kentucky offense is to go up for field goal range? Because all these kickers have been pretty good so far.
It appears as though they can kick a field goal from right here. So I would be concerned if I'm South Carolina. And South Carolina, Stan, has a very good chance here
This
to
game
pull.
wouldn't be in this situation if Kentucky decided not to throw it. That pick six that just happened about 20 seconds ago. You gotta think that maybe Kentucky fans are just saying, get this game over with one day closer to basketball season.
So here comes Kentucky and South Carolina. Here comes the pass from Kentucky. Throwing one deep. It's caught over the middle. Big play for Kentucky. Down to the 13-yard line. 55 yards for Jeff Badgett. And that might be all for South Carolina as they only have one timeout remaining.
It's not over until the fat guy in the upper deck says, touchdown Kentucky, and we like it that way. So don't give up on these Gamecocks.
I've given up.
Hey, I haven't.
18 seconds remaining now. South Carolina needs a turnover here to stay in this ball game. It's another run up the middle. Huge hole. Stopped at the 1 yard line. 15 seconds left. Let's see what Kentucky comes with here. Do they run a play? Appears as though they're going to with 15 seconds left. He audibilizes at the line. It's going to be a pass. Very dangerous here. Touchdown, Kentucky. 1 yard touchdown reception. And it just as though seems the clock has struck midnight on South Carolina's comeback. They need to go nearly 85 yards here for a touchdown. Thompson drops. He throws one, heaves it. This is a mile high. They're waiting for it to come down. It finally does. Incomplete. And the Kentucky Wildcats have shocked South Carolina here at home. They win only their second SEC game in the last 19 games they've played in the SEC. A huge win. Patrick Towles, our player of the game. 224 passing yards, a couple of touchdowns. But, oh, boy, the big plays here, John and Nick and Stan, were definitely the pick sixes by Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, usually you don't want to see that out of your quarterback. 2 pick sixes is not good. If I were coach, I would have gone to – who's our second string? Who's our second string? Perry Orth, I think?
Yeah.
Elliott Fry's our second string.
Oh, excuse me, Elliott Fry. But, yeah, seriously, though, if you're going to throw that many interceptions in this few games, go to your next string, coach.
So South Carolina has some soul searching to do here as they fall to Kentucky 31-24. They drop back-to-back SEC East matchups here, and things are going from bad to worse for the South Carolina Gamecocks here. Hopefully for South Carolina on Saturday they can actually beat Kentucky. But from here, from Commonwealth Stadium, for Stan Smith, Nick Jones, and John Dowdy, I'm Brian Principe. Thank you guys for watching here live from Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky. Final score: the Kentucky Wildcats 31, the South Carolina Gamecocks 24. We'll see you next week. Actually, we won't see you next week as South Carolina has a bye week, but we'll see you next time here from the broadcast booth. I'm Brian Principe. Thank you guys for listening.